What's good? It's Chigozie. It's Friday, September 7th, 2018. It's being reported that Mac Miller has died at age 26. Of course, a musician, a Jewish mediocre actor who everyone has this connection to through his music, releasing this type of propaganda on a Friday to ruin the weekend. This is a very routine practice from the Jewish Kabbalists who run TMZ, who murder these people by the numbers. So if he's really dead, if he's not faking his death, we're going to see, regardless, how this is coming out specifically today. This is not an accident. He didn't die from an overdose. This is fake news propaganda from the Scottish Rite Freemasons, the federal government. First off, they're saying he's dead at 26. 26, a number connecting to sacrifice, to killing. Kill in Gematria equals 26. When you take into account the K. So understand this. K, the 11th letter, is the master number in numerology. So you don't have to reduce it. I remains 9. L, the 12th letter. 1 plus 2 is 3. This is Gematria, the practice of coding numbers behind words. It is a Jewish practice, part of Kabbalah, Jewish mysticism. This is what the people who run the entertainment industry use on a routine basis to carry out murder by numbers. That's why murder sums to 38 when you reverse the alphabetical order, A26, Z1, and some each led to a single digit, 38. What do we have then? We have the movie Murder by Numbers with Sandra Bullock. See how Murder by Numbers, the E is a 3, the B's are an 8. These are the only two numbers they change inside this. Sandra Bullock and Gematria then equals 83 in the same method as murder equaling 38. Murder equals 83 without reducing. Killing 38, death 38. So I hope that sets the tone for the type of practice this is and how you can clearly see it inside this propaganda. They're saying that Mac Miller, 41, just reducing the alphabetical order. This single reduction is if there's an S. So S can be S is the 19th letter, so it can be 10 because 1 plus 9 is 10, so reducing it once. Add them all, you get a different value. But Mac Miller equals 41. This is the number for overdose. 41 now when you reverse the alphabetical order and reduce. You see this? Mac Miller, overdose, 41, the 13th prime. Miller, just the last name Miller, equals 33. The number for Masonry, for police. They're saying the police visited his house because they got a call. That's how it always starts, guys. The police murdered him by the numbers, if he's really dead. So this 33, very important, 33 degrees of Scottish Rite Freemasonry. Mac Miller, born January 19th, Fraternal Order of Police equals 119. In 92, Masonic 29 reflection. So he dies today. Let's see how many days from his birthday that is. That is exactly 33 weeks. And it's 231 days. 231. Now we're going to watch this fake news propaganda and listen to what they say. This is supposedly the 911 call.
Agent at Rescue 97, immediate dispatch, cardiac arrest. Road. Agent at Rescue 97, immediate dispatch, cardiac arrest. Road.
That's all they have. So that's the evidence they've given us. So we're supposed to process this and believe that was real. Notice how they said rescue 97 and they said cardiac arrest. It's on 9/7. He's dying. If you were looking at the other numbers as I was typing this out, you notice murder sums to 79 using alphabetical order. The 7th day of the 9th month, 7th of September, as they write it in most parts of the world. Death, reversing the alphabetical order now, sums to 97. So death 97, murder 79, hearing this propaganda. TMZ.
Agent of Rescue 97, immediate dispatch.
Rescue 97. 97 is the 25th prime. Death also equals 25. So you see how we've been using these 4 base ciphers and then applying numerology. Well, it's really the 2 ciphers. You do English forward or you do English backwards, and then you reduce. And there's always some exceptions, like S, you reduce twice because it's the 19th, likewise H reversing. And then there's numerology, so you have to obey the master numbers. So multiples of 11 don't need to be reduced. So 11, K, the 11th letter, and V, 22, don't need to be reduced. That's it. And we're seeing all this all syncing up by the numbers. And then they said he died of what? Cardiac arrest. Well, I said about the 231. Cardiac arrest equals 231, reverse in alphabetical order. Dying 231 days from his birthday, exactly 33 weeks. And again, I say this all the time. From what I've shown, it's already impossible for this all to be organic. And then think about how, for many times I show this, it's always these exact weeks, but the probability, if it was random, shouldn't be this way, because you can have 33 weeks in one day up to 6 days. So mathematically, there's a higher probability, if it's just random chance, for that to happen more. So understand how you can even just, use a little bit of logic and see. Also, 7 months, 19 days from his birthday, a lot like 7/9. Again, the murder death numbers. 231 is the 21st triangular number. Saturn equals 21. He died in a Saturnian ritual. Saturn is the keeper of time to the occult. That's why he was born on 119. Mac Miller, I'll show you one more thing, but let me quickly show you Saturn 119, taking account the capital letters. Very special number. That's what we know. September 11th attacks, Donald Trump elected 119, all that. Mac Miller, he's born 1/19/1992, a date with a life lesson number of 41. That's 1 plus 19 plus 1 plus 9 plus 9 plus 2. So life lesson number 41. And again, Mac Miller, 41, dying of an overdose, 41. Fake news propaganda by the numbers every single time. That's why we have the police. Police equals 33, giving you the song Murder by Numbers coming out in 1983. Murder 83. So another live example of how this is happening in real life. And again, this is Hollywood. This is clearly the Jewish bankers crafting all this, the Freemasons, the Jesuit order, and see what they're doing. I'm just emphasizing this so hard for the people that just still will be like, man, this is all conspiracy nonsense. Like, I mean, how can this all possibly be organic? It's impossible. 19-second video, chaos equals 19. A lot more to that number too. Here's the police here telling you who's putting on this propaganda. They mentioned his 2014 mixtape, Faces. Let's see what Faces sums to. Faces sums to 34 like murder. Do you see this? They keep the pattern all the time. Murder 34, reducing. Without reducing, Faces. Clearly a shorter name, a shorter word. You gotta, not reduce it. 34, just using alphabetical order forwards. 101, Assassin 101. 101, the 26 prime number, dying at 26. Sacrifice equals 62, the reflection. Here 449. Revelation 49. Scottish 49. This is a Scottish Rite Freemasonic ritual. Mac Miller sums to 58 like Freemasonry. 157, the 37 prime number. Israel 37. 86. This is the number for blood sacrifice. A very big number they put out. That's why Anthony Bourdain dying on the 8th of June. So this guy was born to be blood sacrificed at this age. All part of his script. So I understand he very well could have faked his death. Moved to some underground city. But, if you're curious as to why I usually think in these, I just usually think these people are being murdered. And, maybe not every single time. And even, if not celebrities, at least on the lower level, there's everyday people around the world, this gang murders them anyway with their police. By the same code. I have videos on this channel about that. 120. Illuminati 120. So I hope you see he dies, the 27 club, ritual equals 27, sun 2754, this is a sun ritual, death 25, this is the 250th day of the year he's dying. See, 97, the 25th prime, this is syncing up this way because the Jesuit order who crafted your Gregorian calendar, 58, it's the Gregorian 58, calendar also 158, numbers for Freemasonry. 58. They are a secret society. On the back of the dollar bill, it says Annuit Coeptus 58. In God we trust 58. We the people 58. So you see how these specific things to the United States of America, United States 58, and that S exception I was telling you about earlier, because again, S the 19th letter reducing once, it's 10, 58. The United States founded, run by Freemasonry. Mac Miller, an actor for the federal government. Kill 4426, as we talked about earlier, again with the K, because you would just add 9 then to the reduction for every exception, except for V. But anyway, see how kill sums to 44? Mac Miller, what are his initials? M the 13th letter, 1313, 1 plus 3 is 4. MM, Mac Miller, 44. Born on 119, he was meant to die for the Saturnian sun ritual. Saturn, the keeper of time. The sun, the keeper of time. That's why he dies on this date numerology with this perfect sun numbers. And it's no coincidence that the state of Ohio, the Buckeye State, always participating in sun rituals as well with the sun logo as their seal. No surprise they're putting out propaganda the day before. No surprise Elon Musk, the NASA actor, who I cannot wait to make a video on him right after. I was going to make a video on him before this, and then I saw this, obviously. But that NASA actor, participating in propaganda, it happened yesterday, but it's big news today for that reason. And I've said many times in the past, Tesla loves participating in propaganda around times with this date numerology. Masonic 115, today's the date with 115 days remaining. Killing equals 115. Today's the date with 115 days remaining. Killing. 115 reversing alphabetical order. They also have a Jewish cipher, also sums to 115. Look back in history, see how many things happened on November 5th, May 11th. All these patterns I show you are happening in real life in front of your face. So instead of denying it or being super skeptical, it's fine to be normally skeptical and never asking to be believed, but this is how you apply it. You go through history, find other examples of this. Look, more of their propaganda, 21 reasons, Saturn 21. And these are special numbers to this gang of Jewish Kabbalists. So we'll leave it there. Propaganda 48, hoax 48. I don't even know what video this is. Regardless if it's about Mac Miller, this is a special number. Freemason 48, Illuminati 48. Again, propaganda 48. That's all this is. This is all propaganda. 100%. For a quick other numerology plug, 449, 9 plus 4 is 13. 1 plus 3 is 4, 44. Mac Miller. I say this all the time. You got to read the propaganda using numerology. You have to. You have to use Gematria. You have to. Well, just to see further into it. To know that it's all fictitious bullshit. You don't have to, you just need your brain. You just need some common sense. I was hoping CNN was going to talk about this because they have very coded propaganda. But, I'll just do a part 2 video instead of dragging this on. But again, Mac Miller, a Pennsylvanian actor, just like Wiz Khalifa could be up soon. That's what I'm saying. I guess, this might be the time where the Pennsylvania rappers, they've already been dropping dead, but, picking that up again. It could be, a few years from now, but I guarantee you, if we do not stop this gang, Wiz Khalifa will be murdered by the same exact code, and it will be 110% synced up with this death. I guarantee you that. on everything, my entire life, everything I own, every possible thing I can swear that on. That's exactly what will happen. The only question is if you'll really die or fake his death. So there you have it. Mason also equals 26, dying 33 weeks from his birthday. I mean, clearly a Freemasonic ritual. Born and raised. What does that sum to? Yeah, born and raised by these Scottish Rite Freemasonic Zionist Jews. Guys, he's a Jewish actor, a false Jew from Revelation. Born and raised 119. Born 119. Real life examples right in front of your face, as I've been saying. And then we just decoded another example, and you just see this now. If you're like, damn, that was crazy. Guys, this is how it all is from the Society of Jesus, the Masonic order within the Catholic Church. Society of Jesus, 56. So perfect. I mean, it cannot be any better to end this video. Born and raised, 119. And what was that in this propaganda? Look at that. Look at that. Unbelievable. Just let that sink in. You know? So take care.
How's dinner, guys?
Death 25. 25-second video. Peace out.